Welcome to the show, everybody.
Monkey.
To a very special Fatal Lunch episode. Why is it special? Because it's Fatal Lunch.
Yes.
So welcome to...
All Fatal Lunch episodes are equally special.
We're special boys.
Platonically.
As you can see, this
intrinsically special. If people don't think they're special, they're still special.
Fatal Lunch 16, episode 16, season 2, episode 3. We just released our first episode as of today.
Oh, yeah, that'll give you kind of a timeline on how long between episodes we are.
There's irrefutable deductive logic that proves this, in case you disagree.
You know what we should do? We should do next season will be season 2, season 1, episode like 20 or whatever. Just keep adding seasons and episodes.
And just weird numbers.
Because you have to watch these in order.
They should all be in irrational numbers.
Hey,
yeah, there's a lot of context you have to get for some of these.
1.2353671.
Cheryl. Detective
non-repeating.
Cheryl, you, detective from Des Moines, Iowa. The only way to solve this is to watch these in order. I said the M word before the 10 minutes, by the way. I'm going to have to edit that out.
All right.
North Dakota?
I said M.
Oh. Okay.
Moida.
Oh, okay.
Hey, let's, no, we'll wait for 10 minutes to
It's a
show
fine
that
state.
other thing. But anyway, yeah, we're just going to free flow this one. Will's still working on Vietnam. As a matter of fact, he brought a gift back. He actually traveled to Hanoi and brought a gift back.
I saw John McCain's prison cell.
You stole it from some poor rice farmer.
Yeah. Well, could have been a spy CIA hired and didn't know the war was over. Where are you at on the NAM? How you feeling, Will?
We got more work. I'm just about done with my history book. I got a tome, man. It's gonna be a deep
dive.
monster book, but I'll try to get through it as quickly as I can, and we'll do it in sections where I'll read a couple hundred pages and we'll do an episode on that, and then
read a couple hundred pages. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, yeah, I'll take notes from that because this book's 800 pages.
Yeah.
It's just.
I think what we should do is break it because we can really break it down into maybe 4 parts, like French colonialization.
That'll be an episode.
Yeah, and then you can go into sort of. We can end that with when the proto-Vietnamese, they weren't technically Vietnamese at the time, kind of beat the French. And then we can go World War II Vietnam. But that kind of slides into America kind of starting to show up.
Yeah.
And then we can go full-scale war.
JFK kind of starting to get things moving and escalating the war a little bit. Not like LBJ escalated it, but we can talk about that.
And then we can do a sidebar with Cambodia and Laos because they didn't ask for it, but they were part of the war. They were just hanging out, and all of a sudden, the sky literally started falling.
Yeah.
The CIA. I don't want to spoil. I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah, I think they estimated.
It has to do with the Ho Chi Minh Trail, but it's a big source of. We'll get into.
They estimate 100 million bombs were secretly dropped on Laos.
Yeah.
Secretly. So, but anyway, hey,
it did nothing other than just cause.
But there was no reason for it. The
insane suffering for the people of Laos and Cambodia.
Still to this day, they're suffering.
The Ho Chi Minh Trail just got more and more developed, and they moved more and more supplies from China to Vietnam, and no amount of bombardment or Agent Orange interfered with this at all.
What's funny is with when the CIA didn't install No Diem in the South as their leader for democracy, he acted more like a fascist than Ho Chi Minh did in the North, definitely before the full war started. It was kind of ironic.
There was very little support for the a democratic Vietnam. There just was none.
But hey, we're spoiling stuff.
This week,
we want Dan Carlin everyone to death. We're sorry. We'll get more into that down the road.
This week, super producer Palette had a little performance today. A little.
Should we wait till after 10 minutes in case it flags the music, or where are we at now? Well, no, that time
we're at 5 minutes.
Run it, because if YouTube flags it, we'll just mute it. So hey, if you're watching this and this performance comes up and it's just sounds of squirrels eating and fart noises, that means we got hit.
I play upright bass and orchestra.
We got to get 500,000 viewers with that, right?
I mean, I'm kind of proud of myself here, so let's watch a little bit of it here. I'm pulling it up.
We won't say anything controversial, like Make America Fatal Podcast Lunch again. We'll say that till after that.
Make MAFP FLPA.
So
MAFLPA.
Can they see my mouse?
MAFAL.
Yeah. No, they can't.
PA. Yeah.
They won't be able to see your cursor. But
I'm that guy.
Mafalpa.
Yes. All right.
I'm that guy playing the big bass away in the
with the beanie.
Yeah, with the beanie. I'm the guy with the beanie right there. But yeah, let's go check it out. See.
What's the building in Hollywood where all like the musical performances are? Like the fancy pants building, or is that maybe it's not in Hollywood?
I don't know. Let's check this out. I'm full of burps today, dude. Dude, so many burps, dude.
Oh yeah, there were kids yelling in the back a lot.
I like it.
The song was hard as shit to play, dude.
It's good.
I could play it. Bring me that 3-string violin.
It's good. I hear a couple people are off a little bit, but for the most part, it sounds good.
Okay, Will.
I have to nitpick things. That's what I do.
What's the name of this song?
Eclipse.
Do you know who wrote it?
I could go look in my backpack right now.
I'll Google it.
Look up Eclipse for string orchestra.
You know, if someone would have shot me an email or a text, maybe I could have attended this performance.
Oh.
But, you know.
Sorry, bit that.
Yeah, I'll for sure go to your performances if you shoot me, you know, let me know when they are.
He does metal and he also does orchestra. The metal ones are pretty fun. They're pretty good.
I like this. I mean, I
know
love
you're more
classical
into
music.
Joshua Rezenkow. Shout out Joshua Rezenkow.
Whoa. Does anyone do a solo?
Yeah, there's a couple solos in this
Nice.
song.
How long is it? Because
It's almost over.
okay.
It's like the last part here.
You want to hear the 25-minute rendition?
No, I wanted on loop for 24 hours with Mr. Beast playing it 24 hours.
This part sucks because they clap when we were about to play the other part.
Wow.
It was good. It was good.
Wow.
But yeah, that was like our like big piece. That was
Let's let the hair go today.
that was like we had a couple other songs, but that was like our like main piece, our most important part. So yeah.
Gave me like RPG, you're in the open world, like energy. Goose.
You know what that reminds me of? RPG open. Do you remember the what's our time?
10 minutes 44.
We're not quite out of 10. I'll bleep it. The filter in video games from like 2000 to like 2006. Google.
Like a grainy filter?
It was like a weird green. They just call it the filter. Filter video games. It was like when you see it,
They couldn't call it like the Mountain Dew filter.
Oh, I'm
They had to
sure.
call it the filter.
I'm sure it has like a legit name, but yeah. Throw that up on the screen for us real quick. Like these games that all have this like weird pissy yellow tint on them.
Yeah.
It was like PS2 special, Xbox One, PS2.
Well, PS3 had kind of like a lot of muddy colors in video games. A lot of like browns and green and grays and stuff, and like a lot of those games lacked like sharp like primary colors.
Well, I mean specifically that color, that weird. Like, look at the image to the far right.
Yeah, that's definitely Resident Evil 5 right there in the middle.
Oh, excuse me. No, the one right below that one. Yeah, that collage. It was just that color. They all just had that color.
But it was like in 720p though, so everyone was hyped on that.
I remember when I saw the Dreamcast's graphics for the first time, I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" I actually don't play a ton of video games. I got into it a little. I quit. I skateboarded mostly, but I picked up a little.
I didn't have friends in high school, so I played video games, and I should have been trying to skate, but I was just too uncoordinated and goofy to.
I just started skating again. Pallet over here, I taught him how to ollie. Maybe we'll oh, you know what? Cut to a clip of us skating. All right, and we're back.
Look at that. I just did.
You landed your first kickflip, dude.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome. I landed a 360 flip. I hadn't done that in a while.
Yeah.
We have 10 weeks to actually learn that, so we better actually
I
do it.
I did 3 nollies in a row.
Nollies, that's beast mode. Nollies are hard. It's learning to nollie or switch ollie if you've never tried is like learning to skateboard.
You know what's crazy?
I can't ride standard. It's just too.
You're goofy. He's goofy too. I'm regular.
In video,
I should probably learn it. It make me better at skating. But
if you're good going one direction, you can stay.
Isn't that strange how your brain
Speaking
works?
of One Direction, didn't that dude just throw himself off a building? The member of One Direction. But
I'm pretty sure.
I'm already getting ADD'd out.
I know. I was going to say you're going on ADD Airlines right now.
Well, you know what's crazy in video games?
Non-stop flight.
In video games, it's way more easy to do a nollie than a nollie.
Yeah, in real life, not the case. I'm pretty good at them. They look like a fake. Back when I was skating a lot, I just started getting. I'm ass right now, but picked up a pair of clean new America shoes.
Nice.
Yeah, but are they better than the Slopsters?
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna wear the Slopsters until I get a little worn out, and then they're gonna become a prop of the show. Well, if this thing keeps going, the house I'm buying has an attic in it that we're gonna turn into a studio, and we'll have like an actual background, shelves, and we can put our toys and trinkets.
We'll have some great stuff, man.
I want to take. Do you want to go see the house one time, Will?
Sure.
I want to take you out there to show you how cool it is.
Are we gonna record?
I am gonna dress like the Phantom of the Opera and live in your attic and make like ghoulish noises at night. Drag chains around and stuff.
The attic is like 1,200 square feet. No lie. Oh, and we're back. Anyway, I don't know why the piss filter just came into my mind. I thought that was hilarious. But how was your week, Will? Anything notable? We don't ever really talk about us.
Oh, we launched our first episode. I'm glad you. So if you were a Fatal Lunch peep, go follow us on YouTube. What's it under? I forgot. Paul Jonathan Thomas.
You ready? Follow my finger. I'm going to animate the text right there. So I learned how to animate titles and texts and everything.
And there should be like a squirrel water skiing and the link right there to go see. So
you're making my life hard, but you son of a bitch, I'm in. I love water skiing squirrel. But what are we doing over here? Yeah, how was your week, by the way? Besides launching, did you do anything interesting?
No, I had kind of a low key. I studied a little bit for the show, so be on the lookout for the NAM episodes coming down, because we're going to talk about the Tet Offensive. We're going to talk about Hanoi, Hannah, and we're talking about other things. So
yeah, I'm going to let you take the lead.
Talk about Jafik,
I'll definitely
JFK, and other things.
Definitely let you take the lead on that, and I'll do the more relief. But before I even started to deep dive into that war, you start thinking like, what don't you know about the other war? Like, it's just insane.
Yeah,
you're everyone. It's so funny because this is the era where it all started. This sort of gaslighting the American people that communism is this evil, inherently bad thing that's going to ruin the world. Who knows if it is or isn't? But they use that as such an excuse for so many years to do horrible things, and then they go, you know why they hate Americans? They hate our freedom. Like, or the fact that we're just cluster bombing them for no reason, or
Well, that was the lie that came around with Iraq 2.
Yeah.
And then our friend Ron Paul kind of put a dagger in that.
Actually, I gotta give my.
No, they don't hate us because of our freedom.
I really don't think that there's been a.
They hate us because we're bombing the shit out of their country.
Give a little opinion here. I don't think communism is that bad on paper. It's just like most of the times it has been executed wasn't really the best. That's why probably we have such a bad image.
This episode won't be out from 10 weeks from today, most likely, and I can already hear the keyboard. That is such a touchy topic. Yeah. I have no idea. I am by no means an expert.
I'll say this: it's a very destructive form of government.
But what about on the scale? What about on the scale of?
It relies
Vietnam?
on like theft and centralizing power, and it's based off good premises. It just when you try to apply it in reality, it just doesn't work.
In the comments below,
you can't.
Comments below, write if you want us to do a deep dive on communism.
Yeah, you can't. We can talk about.
I have a friend.
The issue with it is, I'll make one point and we'll move on because we don't want to get too political right now. But you just can't centrally plan an economy. It just doesn't work. It just leads to disaster. But nonetheless, we didn't need to go on this like military campaign all over the world to like fight communism. It just that made things worse.
And then come to find out we weren't even fighting communism. It was mostly a resource and land grab.
Yeah.
Like look at what's in Jacobo Arbenz of Argentina. We didn't want to. He wanted his people to make money harvesting bananas and Chiquita. Now it's called Chiquita. Before it was called like I can't remember what it was called before. Literally staged a fake war, ousted the Democratic leader with the help of the CIA, and installed a far worse actual communist leader.
Yeah.
Just because he would play ball with the Americans just for bananas.
Yeah.
So remember that every time you eat bananas, you're supporting communism.
Sure. We don't need to have an embargo on Cuba, okay? In the 21st century.
I know.
It's just stupid.
Dude, I'm gonna be brave. Cuba's rad. Okay, I think Cuba's awesome. Food's good, culture's good. The more you learn about this stuff, you realize it's just stiff, old, stodgy white people who don't like anything. You go to countries that are poor, their cultures are usually really rich.
Yeah, but wouldn't live there in some places.
Yeah, we do Cuba no favors by putting an embargo on them. Number one, I can't get Cuban cigars, which is a tragedy in itself.
You can get Cuban. No, you can get those now.
You can make a.
They're harder. It's harder to get.
Like
I'll get you a couple cubes.
Please do.
It's kind of like India, yeah. Yeah, they do have a good culture, good food, but wouldn't want to live there.
Comedian Andrew Schultz, are you familiar with him?
Yes, he just got banned for talking to was he talked to Donnie?
Yeah, he talked to Trump.
Okay.
He laughed in his face. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm the most honest president. I'm an honest guy. And Schultz started cracked up laughing. I don't agree with Trump, but I don't think you should ban people for talking with him.
No, you
That's
shouldn't.
crazy. But he has a great bit about like
it's funny that like just talking to him like got him banned. So
as a matter of fact, most of that section's beeped. I don't even want to say the T word on our podcast or the K word. We're so close to the election season. You know what? This is going to be out. You know what? This is going to be out when we have a new president. This is coming out after we have a new president. So I'm going to do a cut here so I can be on whatever winning side. Congratulations, Trump. We knew you had it. All right, hold on. Congratulations, Kamala. We knew you had it. So whatever one you just saw.
Congratulations, Vermin Supreme.
Or RFK. RFK was on my ballot when I voted.
I'll expect my pony in the mail in like 6 weeks.
But I don't even. What was I going to say? He has a really funny bit. You can find it online where he says the worse a country treats their women, the better their food is. He goes, that's in one of his.
Oh, who said that?
Andrew Schultz.
Oh,
he goes. You never sit around and go, hey, let's have Canadian tonight. There's more to it. Go look up the bit. Oh, man. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, I didn't. So did his channel get shut down, or what happened with him?
Well, I know that it's just been he's took a lot of flack, and I think like.
But he was on Theo. He went on Theo Von too. Trump.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then Theo didn't get a bunch of crap for that, or like no one threw shade at him or tried to ban him.
I don't think you can throw crap at Theo. If you said why would you interview Trump? He's a vile and horrible person. Man, there was a time when I had 36 rats hanging out in my back of my house. You wouldn't even believe how fast they could run up this broom. It was so fast we started racing them and started trading them. By the time I was out of high school, I was making $1,000 a week selling racing rats. Wouldn't you believe that? You'd be like, what the
convinced a bunch of kids to eat
before it gets too
shrooms
late
in the woods and Had hilarious, like Theo Von, typical Theo Von.
Do you guys
sketch.
want to get
Had hilarious consequences.
Do you guys want to get fat with some flags?
Yeah, we'll get flaggy.
I just had to bring that up because I
Only
knew we might have forgotten.
We had a Will Smith like get jiggy with it clip.
Flaggy.
Get flaggy with it.
I might be able to
We'll work on it.
You should write an AI song for flags. We should.
I tried to, and
We already got a copyright music band, so we gotta work on that.
Yeah, I'll do an AI. By the time this episode comes out, I'll have some sort of theme song because we didn't start doing flags until like episode 5 or 6 or something.
All right. Well, I guess are we gonna do flags now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
let me
do
go to the
something
website.
about this. Hey guys, let's get
Flaggy.
Yeah, let's get flaggy.
Before we do this, go to Instagram and play the video real quick. I have queued up. I'll show you which one. It has to do with that one right there in the middle, and then unmute it. This is copyright, but maybe because it's derivative, it won't get flagged.
I love it already.
So much more aware, I become nameless.
Rip Chester, Rip Chester.
Am I a Linkin Park fan now?
All right, you can quit. I told you that was the only clip that mattered. I wanted to get that on here, dude.
Wait, what would this Linkin Park be called? Mongol Park?
Linkin Park, maybe. No, I was gonna
Linkin
get
Park Mongolian beef.
There you go.
Yeah, Linkin Park Mongolian beef is better than Linkin
If I was the
Park.
Chinese emperor in during the Tang Dynasty, I would be like, we got to build a wall. These guys are gonna like just come into our country and f everything up and sleep with all our women and take over our culture.
Hey, liberals.
That's too
Take note.
That's too lit.
Take note, liberals. The wall worked. How many Mexicans are in northern Mongolia?
It's crazy. Dude, Mongolia, that's why I'm moving to Mongolia, bro. Mongolian has the best throat singing.
It is. There's Tuva, which is up on the border of Russia. Hands down.
Wait, I need to cop one of these.
Yeah. Those things are sick.
Surprised you don't have one.
Yeah, I've got like almost everything.
Yeah.
I got so many instruments.
What's like the it's got a cool name. It's like an Eastern European like piano accordion.
I was gonna show you something. No, Eastern piano accordion. Eastern European is it?
It's got a funky name.
Oh yeah, I know.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy. There you go. Hurdy-gurdy.
I want one of those too. I haven't found one for less than $13,000 though.
Fuck, these are. I'm gonna ask for one.
I don't have musical
talent,
talent, that's why I don't play instruments. But yeah. Surprised you don't have a hurdy-gurdy and a Mongolian violin, whatever it's called.
A cur.
Yeah, Morgan Kerr. Isn't it so beautiful?
Wait. I was gonna say, let's do a gag. Hand me the violin, and I'll pretend I'm playing one. I'll just be like, but that gag's not worth it.
I think Mongolian culture is just their economy's gonna go through the roof from our show. Just all the plugs we're gonna give them.
I saw a documentary on YouTube a number of years ago about Mongolia, like modern day Mongolia. It's still pretty nomadic in a sense. Like it's a beautiful country. They still they hunt by falcon. You know what I mean? Like they live in like these huts. I mean, it's beautiful.
I mean, dude, this is by far the best instrument.
It's probably for the best. I don't think there should be like cosmopolitan hipster coffee shops in Mongolia. I know it's a hot take, but
hey guys,
they probably have some.
Remember, practice your throat singing in Morgan Kerr today. Don't forget to practice.
The horse, like the chest piece, like on the tip of the guitar. I know what you call it.
The head.
The head.
They do this technique where they make
cool.
it sound like a horse. It goes. It's really cool. Let me see. That's what I was trying to pull up. Hold on. Let's see if I can. What is that app called?
Hey, I know you guys are lazy. Don't want to do it, but you guys have to. If you want to be successful in life and become a great musician, got to practice your Morgan Kerr and throat singing.
All right, you ready? This is a Morgan Kerr. That's the horse sound they make. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's actually pretty cool sounding. I like. Wait, are you playing it on GarageBand?
The only thing is, I have the. That's weird. I have the. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, I'll close it now. I have the only thing is I have it the scale in a major pentatonic because I was writing a song with a guitar, and so I forgot to take it off. So that wouldn't be the correct notes, but yeah, that's what that thing sounds like. Pretty cool.
All right. Should we get to some get flaggy with it?
Yeah, let's get
All right.
flaggy. All right, we're starting with Maldives.
I like it. It sticks out. I'm just in a good mood today. I'm a little tired, but I'm in a good mood. First ep released, our first issue with YouTube. I mean, come on. We're in the thick of it from the jump.
That's you're gonna get copyright claim. That's KSI's song.
What, Maldives?
No, thick of it.
Oh, into the thick of it? Yeah, that right there. That one's like a 27.
I give it a 7.
Oh, man. That looks like a flag a 7-year-old drew, and that's what I like about it.
Oh, but you don't.
It's got the crescent moon on it.
But you don't like the certain republic's flag because it looks like a 7-year-old drew it. I see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like it better than Palette, but maybe not as much as Paul Jonathan Thomas. I'm gonna give it an 18.
All right, let me add that up.
Ooh la la la! It's that song. The pain of my existence. I will never financially recover from that song.
All right.
Tiger Man Mongolian edition.
I will never financially
We got
recover.
Mali now.
Mali, beautiful country. Some would say the best country, the most beautiful. What is this Trump thing I'm doing today?
And some would say the flag's
5.
only a 5.
5. Yep, you read my mind.
Trump he's just firmly planted himself and like everyone's unconscious. So
Love him or hate him.
Yeah, he's there.
Well, you got any comments? What
I like Mali a lot. I know it's a.
No, we're at Malta. Are
What
we
hap-
Mali? No, we're still Mali.
What happened to Mali?
Oh no, we're on
Okay.
Mali. Yeah, I'm on Mali right now. Yeah.
Oh, well, you got anything to say about the
I like
flag?
the-
What should be on it?
Beautiful beach. Mali.
I don't know much about Mali. The flag is cool. I know it's kind of it's a.
Oh, maybe machine guns because they had like a guerrilla warfare one time there. I think
They've had some political instability there.
Yeah.
It's a poor country, unfortunately. But shout out to the the Malian economy. Hopefully things will get better over there.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna give it. I like the flag though. I'm gonna give it a 24.
Whoa.
you always got the good ideas of what should be on the flags.
I used to sponsor a kid. This is not funny, but I used to sponsor a kid from Mali. His name was Namudi, and I don't know what happened to him. I stopped. So I hope he's like.
Hey, shout out to Moody.
Shout out to Namudi.
Hopefully you're doing good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Malta. I give that a 30. Look at that. I like it a lot.
It's a pretty sick flag. Anyway, what happened to Namudi? Just lost contact?
I just stopped sponsoring him after about a year, and then I know like they gave me a couple updates. About how supposedly he was good at math. They told me in like the Save the Children like charity email that sent me that he was like good at math, and so if Namudi Save the Children hits me up, I'll sponsor Namudi again. Hopefully he's doing well.
I didn't sponsor per se a person, but through somebody I met, I got linked up with an organization, and I threw a couple hundred clams at upgrading a school in Uganda. It was pretty fun. I got to go through the whole process over a couple years with them. I got to talk on the Instagram. I never told anybody that.
Another country I don't know much about. Uganda, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't give your score. You
From
guys
Mali?
didn't give your score.
No,
on
24.
Malta.
24 for Mali.
Oh, we're on
Malta.
Oh, we're on Malta now.
Where is Malta? Is it like a bit,
It's like by Luxembourg or something.
Okay.
Isn't it a European?
I thought it was like Eastern European. It would be my
Yeah.
guess, but it's a cool flag. I'm gonna give it a 25.
I'll go 28.
I want to know more about the symbol in the upper left corner.
Malta is a country in Europe. It's an island. Ooh, duh. It's part of like the old school Greeks.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
Cyprus and all that
So
stuff.
it's close to Crete and
Yeah.
I hate that we're built on a slant because my pen keeps rolling. All right, so we got the Marshall Islands.
Let me see this flag.
This looks like some. Have you guys ever heard of Frutiger Metro or Frutiger Aero?
No.
What is that?
AI is listening to us because I just saw a picture of a harpy,
Harpy eagle,
We were
yeah.
talking about that last week. So
Here's a Frutiger Aero. It's like this kind of design.
Damn, straight up graphic designer down here.
And then we got Frutiger Metro, which I like more. which that flag reminds me of. Rudiger Metro. This is like my favorite design. It's kind of like this whole
Aesthetic.
yeah. That's what that flag reminds me of, is the Rudiger Metro.
I like it because it reminds me of like 1950s, like U.S. What do you call it? Like secret like a badge you get if you worked on like the Manhattan Project or something.
So I give that another 30 because I really like Rudiger Metro.
I actually really like that too. I'm gonna go with 30.
I think the Marshall Islands played an important role in
ironically,
World War II.
Well, also didn't we bomb the? No, that's the Bikini Atolls.
Wait, what's this one called again?
Yeah, that's the Bikini Atoll.
Marshall Islands.
That's a sad story. We won't get into that one. But
Well, there's a theory that SpongeBob takes place after World War II.
it makes sense.
It's the Bikini Bottom, and the radiation made all those animals.
Yeah,
That's why they call it Bikini Bottom.
All right.
makes sense.
Well, what do you give it?
So Eisenhower. So we have Eisenhower to thank for the for SpongeBob.
Yes. What do you give Marshall Islands there?
It's a cool flag. I'm gonna give it a 21.
All right. Now we got
I want to hear you try and say it.
Mauritania. Tania.
What about you, Will?
Mauritania.
Mauritania.
Yeah, close.
Mauritania.
Mauritania.
I'm not even gonna.
Looks like a patch you'd have on a military uniform or something.
Well, it's Western African.
I give
country.
it a 7. No, an 8. 10. I'll give it a 10. That's my final answer.
I'm gonna give it. I'm just gonna go with 19. It's not a bad flag. Are you ready?
Mauritania.
Mauritania.
I could have done that in post. I did it with all the other ones, but I wanted to do it live. I'll give it 17. I'm getting more unhinged as these things go along, but really I'm just being more and more myself because I'm controlling less and I'm able to just talk now. So now you get to see the unhinged madman.
That's why I've been telling you to incorporate your Jungian shadow.
Ugh. This next flag is, I give it a 3. Ew.
Is boo-boo. Mauritius? You know what? It's so boo-boo. It's anti-boo-boo. I'm going to go with 4. It is really bad.
Boo-boo. I'm gonna go with. It's colorful. I like that. It's gotta have there's gotta be a design on there or something. Come on.
It's too close to the pride flag for me. Am I right, brothers?
It's not giving me pride flag vibes. It's giving me. I don't know what it's giving me. I'm gonna give it a 16.
I say that as
I don't know much about Mauritius.
Right.
Mauritius.
I say that as I have a shirtless old man sticker on the back of my.
All right, today we're going to calculate the scores now. Let's get to this.
People wonder what I fiddle with. It's a hammer on a glue stick.
It's a limp hammer.
Yeah, limp hammer up in this house. Don't ask why. Ask how. And then after you ask how, don't ask anything else.
All right, guys, you guys ready?
Yes, super producer.
So our bottom 3 is...
Drum roll.
No, drum. No. That's going to pick up on the mics.
For third to last. For third.
Better.
For third in the loser board is 52 with Maldives or whatever.
Maldives.
For number 2 on the worst on the chopping block is Mali with 34. And then our number 1 biggest loser is Mauritania with 23.
Just give us
Mauritania.
Yeah, give us number 1.
And then the number 1 is Malta with 83.
We'll do 9 next week because there's there's 2 really interesting ones, 3 that I think are going to score real high next episode. One of them's.
I'm excited to do the flag that has an eagle eating a snake on it. It's from a country a lot of people don't know about.
Yep, that's number 1. And
the U.S. shares a northern border with them.
I think that's going to be a controversial one for us because it's simple, but it's either going to get scored low or real high. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm showing my hands now. I'm going to score it high.
All right, so what we got? We're at 46 minutes now. What?
Time flies when you're rating flags.
We're getting flaggy with it.
Let's see. Read a couple article topics to me and see what Will provided today.
Get your country's name out of your damn mouth.
All right, so this does not look like.
Or what should we do? Like, welcome to Flag It, and then you like punch, like Independence Day.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
So this is what
welcome
we got.
to Flag It.
Scientists claim breakthrough to bringing back the Tasmanian tiger.
Oh, we're doing the Tasmanian Devil.
No.
Okay, wow.
We're seeing what articles were. And by the way, episode 11, we did Tasmanian Tiger already.
Suicides, myths, and
I'm glad you, because I was going to redo another article we already
the
did.
chilling story of the Hotel del Salto.
It's in Colombia.
Mom, grandma blame ghost after toddlers test positive for fentanyl poly.
It's supernatural things getting out of hand, man.
All right.
Like,
All right, and these are.
I'm glad older white people have a hobby and they like to
So
search
this-
for ghosts, but now the babies are getting the
here.
fentanyl in
that's
them.
DeSalto.
We got to do something.
Do you want to do the haunted hotel? We can start with the video,
Yeah, start the video.
and then we'll finish with fentanyl, baby. We can hear it, but we can't see it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Might want to pause.
There we go.
All right. You don't need to start from the beginning. It was just this establishing shot. You didn't miss anything except for the hot babe that you guys didn't get to see.
We'll put it in post.
It's just going to be a picture of a hot chick on my hand right now. Dude, we got to stay there. The place is dope. They're really selling it with this music.
Let me find this article real quick.
I'm feeling like we're pretty well established. It's a lot of B-roll.
It's a long establishing shot.
Oh,
I just
that's
thought
all
the
it
music
was.
was cool, and there was another video. It just had that dumb, annoying AI voice on it, like that like
Yeah.
high pitched feminine voice. That for reals. Did you know about the hotel in Colombia? Like it bugged me, so I went with that one instead. I'm sure there was a better. If I spent more time, I could have found a better video, but I like that one. It was
I don't think we'll be able to read this whole entire.
had a morose atmosphere, and I dug it, and had a cool establishing shot. Okay, so this article is from allthatisinteresting.com, and it's Marco Margarethoff is the author. Okay, so according to legend, the indigenous Muska people would leap off the nearby Tekadama Falls to escape. I apologize if I butchered that word. It won't be the last word I butcher. To escape Spanish conquistadors. Apparitions have reportedly stalked the grounds ever since. Okay, so the article is called Myths and Hauntings, the chilling story of the Hotel del Salto.
Tequendama.
Hotel del Salto, which translates quite literally to Hotel of the Leap, has purportedly been haunted for decades, now serving as a museum. The century-old structure in Colombia overlooks a waterfall on the Bogota River. Initially used as the residential mansion home of architect Carlos Arturo Tapias, it opened its doors to guests in 1928.
Yeah, go up to that picture of the hotel. Put that in the background so that people have.
Look how awesome that looks. It looks like
You
Dracula.
could even while he reads it, you can even probably just pull up pictures of this hotel.
Why wouldn't Latin Dracula live there? And the answer is, he does live there.
He is Dracula. Oy, muy picante, Dracula. I come for your sangre. Chupa su sangre.
I'm sure there's chupacabras there, although the chupacabras I think are more Central America than South America. But just beyond its walls, where the falls cascade down the foggy mountains, many
Go to that picture of the waterfall getting out of control.
have leaped to their deaths,
Right.
either
Second to the left, second row down.
out of despair or inspired by indigenous lore. Nearly 100 years later, visitors and tourists from around the world still frequent the former hotel. The myths,
Still
mishaps,
open, huh?
and supposed supernatural incidents that
Do me a
occurred
favor.
there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. Book us a room. Go to Expedia.com and see how much it is for. It's right there. But it's right there. Stop. Go one down. Okay. Right there. Click that. All right. Keep reading. We're gonna
will likely continue to lure visitors for years to come.
pick a date in 3 months, so we get the best rate. All right. Go ahead. Continue.
This is how the mansion became haunted. Okay. The name of the falls near Hotel del Salto translates to "he who precipitated downward" in the indigenous Chibcha language of the Muska people. As the story goes, native people would leap from Tecomata Falls to avoid being captured by Spanish
That's
forces, who started to conquer South America in the 1500s. Rather than meeting their demise, however, the Muisca would transform into eagles mid-fall and soar into the skies. According to another Muisca myth, Bogota was flooded by the gods, created a patch, and formed the waterfall to save people from dying in the flood, making the falls a doubly important site of salvation. The area was ripe with flora and fauna until the 20th century, when dams and electricity began to impact the environment. Why does the technology ruin everything?
What's this hotel called in particular? Hotel del Salto.
Hotel del Salto.
Okay, see that little search magnifying glass up? Yeah, there you go. Just put Del.
At the site of these significant
And then-
myths.
Hold on, let's see how it's spelled. SALTO?
The hotel was constructed in San Antonio del Tecomata in 1923 during the presidency of Pedro Nel Ospina.
Well, I don't mind going here either.
The building's high
beautiful.
windows and French architecture,
Yeah, look at that.
designed by architect Carlos Arturo Tapias, reflected the joyful aesthetic of the roaring 20s. The mansion was the scene of many lavish parties throughout the decade. In 1928, an addition was built, and the mansion was converted into a hotel. Unfortunately,
Okay, I gotta stop looking at this.
Why?
It's just so cool.
How much is it a night? Should tell you. Right there. Go down. Yeah, go down.
It is 400. Whoa,
So it's
495
about
for night.
$1,000 to stay those 3 days.
That is expensive, bro.
Hey, trust me, I've stayed in plenty of hotels. Gets expensive fast. But that place is that's more. You're going there to hang out and taking the view. It's a more upscale. Look at it. It's 3.5 star.
Yeah. Looks nice. Unfortunately, business dropped off during the 1930s due to the Great Depression and would never again reach the dizzying heights it cleared in 1929. F. Scott Fitzgerald tried to warn us about this in the Great Gatsby. In July 1950, a plan to turn the hotel into an 18-story attraction came and went. Eventually, the original foundation became too damaged to operate, largely due to the Bogota River's horrific contamination. I don't know what it was contaminated with, but we can figure that out. By the 1990s, interest waned, businesses suffered, and the Hotel del Salto closed for good. During this period, the empty building saw curious ghost hunters and destitute squatters
When did it close?
enter its rooms.
When did it close? Forget it.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1950, plan to turn the hotel into 18-story attraction came and went.
Okay. Because I found one here.
Sometime in the 50s, it became too damaged to operate.
Okay, because I have one here that says Hotel del Salto, but I don't know if it's the same one. It looks like it's been renovated, if that's the case.
By the 1990s, interest waned. Sorry. Okay. Throughout the decades, numerous people leaped to their deaths at the hotel. Combined with the indigenous lore surrounding the falls, it's no wonder many believe the hotel and falls are haunted to this very day. Some even say the Muisca cursed the land where the hotel was built.
Whoa, check out that cabin. Go up. Right there. Dude, let's stay in the cabin by the Mendoza River.
Dude, we could do that in Big Bear.
That's true.
Yes, but it's not.
I'm just kidding. It's not in whatever this country
Go to,
is.
let's look at these photos.
Big Bear isn't cursed though. That's the problem. You know?
Oh, Big Bear. No. Big Bear's got its stories.
Oh, I know it does, but okay.
Dude,
Those tragic deaths weren't the only thing keeping visitors up at night. Hotel guests claimed to see apparitions inside the hotel and outside by the falls. Some even said they heard quiet voices conversing in a strange language.
Look up photos,
Possibly
or maybe look up a list of deaths at the Hotel del Salto.
the spirits of the Muisca people. According to another account, the dark energy of the falls drove a hotel guest to brutally murder a beautiful young socialite in one of the rooms, splattering the walls with her blood. They say her vengeful spirit can be seen peering from the windows of the room where she died.
do you think you could squat here?
Try to figure out if it's open. You know what? Google and see if it's open today. Like Hotel del Salto.
You know, this kind of reminds me of the La Lorena legend. You know, the
It's open to the public. It's a museum.
Is it Mexican or like a Central American legend?
Yeah, it's that area. You definitely learned about it in a Mexican household.
It's a museum.
Oh, so they made it a museum. That's pretty cool.
While the hotel stood empty, tales of a loud cry emanating from within the building at night strengthened the belief that the place is haunted. Additionally, the road leading up to the building has been the site of numerous mudslides and accidents, which some believed were a sign of further paranormal activity. Alleged hauntings aside, when Hotel del Salto was still open for business, guests often found themselves involved in police investigations of deaths at the falls, which hurt the hotel's reputation as well. According to Express, tourists are still warned to stay close to the property at night, lest they fall off the edge by mistake. Some visitors have even fallen off the balcony, whether intentionally or not remains unknown. I would guess they had a little too much to drinky, and that's why they fell off the balcony.
See what it looks like on the inside of the hotel. But Hotel del Salto interior or rooms or
What if you're watching you're watching a romantic, you're having a romantic evening with your girly girl, and everything's going well, and then just like a Muska spirit just grabs your head and like pulls you off the balcony and throws you into the falls.
Well, that woman would probably go to prison because they're not going to believe her.
You're right about this.
Oh, I keep accidentally pressing enter with my thumb.
You're telling me that the police department there is incredulous?
Yeah.
Wow, it looks beautiful in there.
Seems to be a lot of problems.
It looks like from like The Last of Us.
Yeah, it's giving me like Titanic vibes. Just that image.
Every night in my dreams, I see you.
You just hear Celine Dion screaming while you're trying to sleep at night.
All right, continue.
To top it all off, the foul-smelling water in the heavily polluted Bogota River. There's not like sewage there or whatever, but I don't know what's going on. Below only reinforces the sense that something is very wrong with the hotel. The water in this river is so toxic that in some places no life can survive.
Ugh, yikes.
However, things finally started to change for the hotel in 2011 when an effort to turn the seemingly doomed building around began. National University of Colombia's Institute of Natural Sciences and the Ecological Farm Foundation, of word I can't pronounce, came together for restoration efforts in 2011 to restore the famed hotel.
I know what you were going for, and I know what you got.
Rather than return the inn to its former glory as a vacation spot, the goal was to build a cultural hub. As such, the Tecamata Falls Museum of Biodiversity and Culture has since become a symbol of the country's heritage, as well as a prime example of environmental pride. In 2013, the former mansion officially opened for its very first exhibit. Caverns, Ecosystems of the Subterranean World showcased the region's biodiversity and marvels of underwater ecology. And last sentence, today,
I went down a rabbit hole here.
curious visitors can tour the hotel, but only during business hours. Okay, so you can't take your spooky crew and go in there and try to collect EVPs at night.
Ghost hunting. That's something we could really talk about.
The policia won't let you. But only which ends at 5 p.m. well before the spirits are said to come out to play. End of article.
This isn't what I was thinking.
what is going on? Why do we get like cringe Sonic like Star
Will.
Trek?
This is what happens, Will, when you stick your nose in your books all day and you don't look at the outside world.
I know.
Okay, you don't get the crossover. Not only do we need, but we deserve.
That's the real Sonic right there.
Will the real Sonic please stand up? It's right there, buddy.
Okay.
Bingo.
When I looked up cursed pictures, I wasn't thinking of this.
See if you can get any pictures of ghosts. Hotel del Salto ghost.
Yeah, but first.
I mean, I'd lay down with him. He looks friendly.
Okay, I got sidetracked. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, hell nah.
Okay, now let's... I just needed to see this. I want this hat.
How much is it?
I don't even know.
Click it. Drink my
Is that a Dwayne The Rock Johnson flat cap?
It was Dwayne The Rock beanie.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Anyway, we can move on. What other we got arts, or we're probably getting close to that hour.
Yeah, I got. We could do the true crime, the kind of like goofy true crime story, and then we got. Remember the kind of creepy doll, like the Simi doll,
yeah,
from like the Arawak and the Taino people.
Yeah,
I got an article on their like mythology. If you guys, I can do that, or I can do the fentanyl ghost story.
There's this one painting I'm looking for.
It's up there. I know which one you're talking about. Go up. Stop. Down. Down. Is that red guy right there?
No.
You see, because that one was painted by...
It's this one. It's this one right here.
What about it? Play it.
It's this painting right here. It's not that one.
That's just me in elementary school. It's not that creepy.
Oh, that's what it's called. Okay.
Take us down.
Something not right about that, boy.
You know what? Let's sit back and let Pallet take us down a rabbit hole real quick. I'm going to chill for a second.
It's
Something
this
not right
one
about that, boy.
picture here.
Is there a short? See if you can find a YouTube short or something about it.
Yeah, that's just me in 4th grade. You know, this is my my stint at elementary school has inspired a lot of artists.
All right, let's not look at a 14-minute video here.
Let's get the
340. I see one.
the 2-minute
right there.
one or the 3-minute one.
Yeah. Make that thing full screen,
In
baby.
2002, a strange painting was listed on eBay that would grab the attention of many and soon began to quickly circulate around the internet. The painting was listed by a couple who claimed the painting to be carried with a curse. Their eBay description made a series of claims that the painting was cursed or haunted. The couple said that the boy and the doll in the picture would fight with each other during the night, horrifying their toddler-aged daughter. Skeptical, the couple set up a motion-sensing camera in the room for 3 nights,
Why is everyone so skeptical about everything?
photographing things they later couldn't explain.
Oh, that thing's a doll.
These photos were
Photos?
included in
Photos.
the listing and were said to be evidence of an incident in which the female doll character threatened the male character with a gun that she was holding, causing him to attempt to leave the painting.
Show us the photos, Jerry.
Disclaimer in the eBay listing was included, absolving the seller from all liability if the painting was purchased. Eventually, the painting sold for $1,025 after receiving about 30 bids.
We got to get that painting.
The hands
Could we
received
get it as NFT?
I think we're good.
that was created by artist Bill Stoneham.
This picture, it's kind of creepy, you know.
According to Stoneham,
It's
the boy is based
it's on the
photograph of himself at age 5.
the Uncanny Valley scale, but I don't know how high it is.
Representation of the dividing line
The boy looks like he was
Between the
forced
waking
to take a
world.
picture.
in the world of fantasy and impossibilities, while the doll is a guide that will escort the boy through it. The painting was first displayed at the Fine Garden Gallery in Beverly Hills, California in the early 1970s. During one of Stoneham's shows, the painting was reviewed by an art critic at the Los Angeles Times and eventually bought by actor John Marley, who acted in The Godfather.
What do you do in The Godfather?
Death,
Acted.
painting was
Oh, I know, but what was his role?
of an old brewery.
It's like one of my
by the
favorite movies.
couple Who listed it on eBay. Due to its success, Stoneham has followed up with several more paintings in the series. So is the Hands Resist Him a cursed and haunted painting, or simply an internet story that spiraled out of control?
Ah, I could
Over
have got
the
that
years,
one.
many people have claimed to have gotten physically sick by merely looking at the painting. Still, others question if this was simply a marketing ploy. If the painting caused so much distress, wouldn't the couple just decide to donate it or destroy it?
Yeah, I'd just burn it.
Others
No,
will
no, no,
argue
no,
that
no. Pause the
donating
video. Let me give you a little lesson here on demonology and ghosts. If you got a haunted object, or a cursed object, or a possessed object, those are 3 different things. Keep that in mind, people out there. Burning it is the last thing you do, because that releases whatever's inside of it. Haven't you watched Paranormal Activity? Come on, guys. This is Haunting 101. You're not supposed to burn it. Either you give it to someone else, or you store it somewhere safe and just leave it alone. Also, I don't believe in any of that. That's just the lore.
Let's just see.
Yeah, you never burn cursed objects.
Let's see. I want to.
Now, that being said, I still, for some reason, won't play around with the Ouija board. Isn't that weird?
I don't got nothing to do with Ouija boards. Ouija boards don't like me. I don't like Ouija boards. We stay away from each other. We have a good relationship.
Stoneham Bill.
Bill Stoneham. Dude, we should, if we ever have merch, let's have that picture, but of like our heads on it.
Mm. My elementary school paintings of me in elementary school will make anyone sick. You know, so that's not really that shocking.
Oh, it's not that old.
Oh, 1972.
Didn't look old.
Who painted it again?
Bill Stoneham.
Okay.
What? Oh no, is there another one of these?
Well, if you go to Bill Stoneham, you can see his other paintings.
Who's the Spanish artist that created all those kind of like black paintings during that from his experiences in the Napoleonic War? De Gallo or whatever. It's got that kind of energy to it. He's a fascinating dude. We could talk about him on the show.
Go to paintings. Just put it up. Yeah, after his.
Maybe Rogan talked about him, but we could talk about him too. You know, and people don't always have to listen to Rogan. They can listen to Fatal Lunch.
What is that? Is that like a callback? Like Samson's dead at? Just because he did. Doesn't really...
Yeah, that's cool. I like that painting.
This one?
It looks like Paul Stamets in it with a creepy doll or something. Our boy Stamets is everywhere. These are cool. I like all.
Go to the right, the blue one with the click that.
A lot of these paintings are rad.
I like that one a lot.
That one's creepy.
Yeah, that one's cool.
It's like spilling your guts. Vendetta is the painting. That's kind of cool. The story, like to think like Vendetta. That's a pretty dude.
William Stoneham.
Yeah. Bill. He goes by Bill or William. Hey, we got another Will. That's a cool painting.
Which one do I like? Oh, I like the Scarecrow dude.
Where is
it? Right there, yeah.
Looks like it could be a Bad Religion.
Oh,
album.
that's cool. That could be
cool.
Like a Bad Religion album cover.
That could be a Bad Religion album cover. That's pretty
Le
sick.
Faux.
I like that.
It's called Le Faux. Where's this dude from?
Against the Grain. Scarecrow with a gas mask. That's where I'll stay. That's a cool painting.
Let's just go to search. Bill Stoneham. Okay, I guess.
Just hit his place of birth.
Looks like Hemingway a little bit. We're pro creepy paintings on the show, so you're gonna get more of them, folks. If you're listening and watching.
Let's see here.
This is a safe space for creepy paintings.
Bro, I want to see this stupid. Just tell me where he was born, bro. He was born in Boston. In
1947.
1947. What's MA?
Good. Just think about it. See if you can get this one. Work it out. Where do you think MA is? What do you think MA is? Where's Boston?
Boston's in New York.
Oh boy, we're gonna cut and have to give super producer a geography lesson, and then we'll be back, folks.
It's the hardest state to pronounce. What do you think that state is?
Oh, Massachusetts.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
I can understand why you thought it was in New York. It has a very New York vibe.
Illinois is the hardest state to pronounce. Will
Massachusetts?
I didn't say it was the hardest state to pronounce.
I did.
Yeah.
Sorry, Boston people. You got confused.
I've heard people say Boston was in New York.
There's a lot of Red Sox fans that would be very angry at you if you say that.
Well,
there's
including
a bunch
Bill Burr.
There's a bunch of Red Sox fans that are the Angels are way better.
I'm hitting a wall. I'm calling it. Let's write our song.
Okay.
And
do you want to do one more article, or are we good?
I'm good.
Okay.
The only reason is because I'm still full-time employed. They threw on this massive stop on my route that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I got to be there by 3 in the
All
morning.
right. Let's cut it short then.
But I kind of like the little tangent we went on with
that was cool.
the thing. Let's bluegrass. Remember that's the
bluegrass.
Hey, thank you all for listening.
Oh,
I like it. I love you. I love you, and I love you, and I love
yeah.
everybody.
Keep like we're live from a dive now on YouTube. So go check us out, and we'll find other platforms to be put on until we get banned from those, and then we'll probably end up on a right wing militia, social media. But not that we support all their ideas, but they're the only person that will give us a voice to listen to. So, but we're on YouTube for now, and hopefully things will go well. And yeah, but like and subscribe us, and thanks for listening to the show. We love you all. We're gonna do a bluegrass song, and we'll get out of here. We'll be back next weekend.
Okay,
with more creepy paintings.
Yeah, bluegrass, and then I'll start the lyrics off here. I painted a painting about hands, and it got everybody in a panic. So I did the most logical thing and sold it.
Monkey's in the house. He's got the grind going. Oh, there's peeps at the top of the waterfall. Oh, oops, they fell off. It's a curse of the Muska people. What's going on? Pallet, you're up.
Well, I got a performance. I got a throat sing some Linkin Park.
Fatal Lunch Podcast with the Creepy Paintings coming at you.
Fatal Lunch Podcast. You know we had to do it to him by showing him more paintings by that artist. And subscribe. We love you.
And also...
And Monkey.
And Vietnam's coming down the pipeline.
You
And
gotta
other things.
eat some gooey sweet treats at the hotel.
And the gooey sweet treats.
Done. Dude, editing that episode, I forgot about the would you rather, flies on the face or eat a jar of
Oh,
skin.
no. I was hoping we'd forget about that.
You two have the best reaction. You are both. I wish we had producer Cam at that time because you guys were like flies on my face forever. I'm never eating a jar of skin.
Why is on my face eating skin in
Because it's an Alice in Chains like cover art for an album. Not something you should eat.
All right, we're gonna play like we do always. We're gonna play. Keep it.
I'm not high about. I'm not hot about waking up and having a bunch of flies in my face either, though. You know, so that's a real. What do they call that?
I painted it, painted by.
All right,
Conundrum. It's a conundrum.
we're gonna get out. We're gonna listen to the first one together, and then we're gonna play it out with the second one. Again, we love you.
Fatal
We'll
Lunch
see you next
peeps.
time. Yeah,
Come
we'll
listen
see
to
you
us next
time.
weekend.
And
We're-
if we have any other links, they'll be at this part.
Wait.
Patreon.
We forgot one thing. This
Oh,
whole
there was no.
podcast.
Oh, where was that? Thank you. Yes.
Let's make monkey.
All right.
Let's
So-
make 140.
There we go. Now we're complete. It's a complete episode.
We're live, people. Go listen to us. We're not fake YouTubers. We're actually real YouTubers now. So we have content.
Love
Talk.
you. We will see you soon.
And it got everybody in a panic, so I did the most logical thing. I sold it monkeys in the house. He's got the grind going, people.
Bluegrass is the best.
Waterfall loops, they fell off. It's a curse of the Moose People performance. I got a throat to sing. Fatal Lunch Podcast. You know we had to do it to him by showing him more paintings by that artist. And subscribe. We love you in Monkey Vietnam.
Monkey Vietnam.
I painted a painting about hands and it got everybody in a panic, so I did the most logical thing and sold it monkeys in the house. He's got the grind going, people on top, the waterfall loops, they fell off. It's a curse of the Moose People performance. I got a throat to sing. Fatal Lunch Podcast. You know we had to do it to him by showing him more paintings by that artist. And subscribe. We love you in Monkey Vietnam. He's got the grind going, people on top, the waterfall loops, they fell off. It's a curse of the Moose People performance. I got a throat to sing. Fatal Lunch Podcast. You know we had to do it to him by showing him more paintings by that artist. And subscribe. We love you in Monkey Vietnam. It's a curse of the Moose People performance. I got a throat to sing. Fatal Lunch Podcast. You know we had to do it to him by showing him more paintings by that artist. And subscribe. We love you in Monkey Vietnam.
Woo! All right, I'm gonna play the second
Come
one.
back next week, everybody.
Yep.
See you soon.
We're gonna go away now.
And mail your socks to this PO box.
But we'll be back.
I painted a paint in my hands and it got everybody in a panic, so I did the most logical thing and sold it monkeys in the house. He's got the grind going, people on top of waterfall. Oops, they fell off. It's a curse of the Moose People performance. I got a throat to sing. Fatal podcast, you know we had to do it to him by showing him more paintings by that artist and subscribe. We love you in mucky Vietnam, Vietnam. Eight Mongol people on top of waterfall loops, they fell off. It's a curse of the moose people performance, I gotta throw the scene. Fatal Lunch podcast, you know we had to do it to him by showing him more paintings by that artist and subscribe.